right, guys, welcome back to another Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. It is Monday, November 29th. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. My birthday was yesterday, so I had a ton of fun. Thank you for everybody, for all the wishes, all that good stuff. We are going to jump right into it. We got a packed show, a lot of stuff going on in the city, a lot of stuff we want to get to, and a lot of stuff I know a lot of people have been waiting for with the downtown Christmas programs and all that. Well, we've got the intel coming right up for you. The lady needs no introduction. Miss Danielle Williams with the Victoria Downtown Main Street Program. Did I get all that right?
That's a mouthful.
It's a long name, but I think I got it right, so we're good. Thank you for joining us again.
Yes.
You've been so awesome coming on here and keeping us updated. Tell us all about Christmas on the Square. I've had people ask me about this already. I know they're excited for it. I know you guys are working super, super hard to get this done. So tell me all about it.
So we've got Christmas on the Square. We're bringing it back. That was an annual event that we always held in conjunction with Parks and Recreation. And it's held at Deleon Plaza. This year, we're actually going to get to do it in full-on style with lighting the HEB Christmas tree. And we'll start that at 5:30. We'll have a pre-show with some live entertainment leading up to the lighting of the tree at 6. And then we'll have inflatables, hot cocoa and cookies. We'll have more live entertainment. Artisan market will be going on that time too. And then for the main event guests, we're going to have Santa Claus there for pictures.
I thought you were going to say me. I'm not the main event guest for the Christmas thing. Okay,
Santa Claus will be there.
I can see that.
And we've strategically moved him. So he's actually going to be in City Hall and not in Deleon Plaza in the gazebo.
Okay.
And in order to get to him, you can either walk or you can ride a hayride. And we do that so we encourage folks to go down Main Street to visit all the shops and restaurants that are going to be open. And I have a list of all the ones that will be open.
Let me know. I'm dying to hear it.
So we've got Santa Rita Market, Fasadi's, The Box Coffee, Beijing Garden will have carry-out only, but they'll be open.
Okay.
Huvar's, Thai Orchid, Moonshine, Greeks 205, Texian Books, Melvin's, and Vela Farms. And we're still waiting to hear if El Paso will be open or not. But
That should be a good time to open those doors up, huh?
Yeah. So
I'm thinking they can do it, but we'll find out, huh?
Yeah.
So is this one different than what you guys, anything different besides Santa moving, anything you're doing this year, or just building upon previous years? Or?
Yeah, we're just building on it. You know, lighting the tree will be big because we didn't get to do it as big as we wanted last year. So we anticipate a lot of folks coming out this year because I know they're ready to get out and start celebrating Christmas. We are partnering up with Free Art Victoria again. They're going to be having window paintings along the way too. And then Parks actually had a really good idea. They're going to have nonprofits decorate their own little artificial trees along Main Street to help, raise awareness for what their needs are during the holiday season. So we look forward to that as well.
That's a great idea because there are so many different organizations and a lot of them smaller and sometimes unknown that need the help. I mean, the holidays are, sadly, everybody needs, or a lot of people need help during the holidays. And so what a great idea to help out some of these lesser known, 501s and stuff. That's great.
Yeah, so we also have a fundraising campaign currently going on as well. And all of this information can be found on our website, which is christmasindowntownvictoria.org.
christmasindowntownvictoria.org. Actually makes sense. Sounds a little long, but it sounded out. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, you can find out all the event details and where you can donate if you want to donate for some of the decorations. We are adding more holiday decorations in the plaza, so that'll be fun. And then I need to mention the few food trucks that we're going to have, which is the Stir Soda Shop, Twirling Cheers, which is cotton candy, and Trevino's Concessions, which have the amazing funnel cakes.
Man, so we got cotton candy, we got funnel cakes, we got Santa, got Free Victoria Art. Man, we got all these stores open.
It's jam-packed, yeah.
Yeah, this sounds, and like I said, I've already had people reaching out to me asking about this, asking what the details are, and I'm excited for this. And I know this is something that the community really looks forward to, and Christmas is one of those things that people do want to see the parades and they do want to see the tree, and you're right. I think it's this year particularly, people are ready.
Yeah.
They're ready. They're ready to get outside. They're ready to see their neighbors. They're ready to see their friends, and I think they're ready to enjoy Christmas as a community and help each other give back, which I think, again, is great that you guys are bringing these other organizations involved to help them. What am I forgetting to talk about in this thing? You've got so much awesome stuff. I know I got to be forgetting something.
So we're also going to have arts and crafts activities provided by Crossroads Art House. That's Claire Santiana.
Yep.
And she's been helping us out with the Art Walk too. The next Art Walk will actually be December 18th. So we're going to have that as well on a Saturday. Hopefully you can come get some of your Christmas shopping done on that weekend. And then going back to the live entertainment, I need to mention that the Mariachi Nuevo Victoria group will be the ones performing leading up to
I gotta stop you right there. That was pretty good for a white girl. Let me hear
Oh,
that
thanks.
one more time. It even sounded like you rolled that R a little bit. Let me, I just start that whole sentence all over. I want to hear it one more time.
No, I'll screw it up now.
Not all the pressure's on you. No, but that was pretty good.
Thank you.
You even rolled that R, a little R in there rolling. And
Thank you.
Sorry, I was having fun with that. That cracked me up.
They will open up the show that night, and then the Rusty Steins will also be performing at City Hall while everybody's waiting to get in to see Santa Claus.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you for all the hard work that you guys put into this. You know, I know it means a ton to people. I know the kids love seeing all that. And once again, I think it's just a perfect time in the community to bring everybody together and let us get out there and see each other and be friendly and kind and just enjoy that Christmas spirit. You know? And so,
we are ready.
Yeah, definitely. And so, young lady, thank you for coming on again, and we'll have you on before the December 18th Art Walk.
Awesome.
Was that the right date?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, I've just become big fans of those, and I love seeing you all work together on it to make it happen, and you're just doing a great job. You're doing a great job. All of you all are, and so I appreciate you so much. Thanks for making the time. Guys, Christmas on the Square, December 3rd. You want to make sure you're there. We will, anything else?
That's it. That's
it. All right, we will take a quick word from our sponsor and be right back. Let's get that out there. All right, guys, we are back with our second guest. You've seen her before. She does a great job in town, but I'm not going to steal all her thunder on this, and I'm not just going to talk like I always do. I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us why she's here.
I'm Sara Byrd, and I am the recreation coordinator, one of the recreation coordinators over at Parks and Rec. And we are very excited, as you can see. I'm very excited about
that Christmas swag,
upcoming Christmas holidays, and yeah, we have a lot going on. We have that Christmas on the Square that Danielle just spoke about. It's wonderful. We're very excited to collaborate with Main Street Programs and everyone else in HEB and CVB. It's so wonderful. But the parade is what everyone is also looking forward to, and last year it was a little different, and different is the best word for it, because it was that reverse parade, and it worked and it didn't, and it was awesome. But we're so excited to bring back the original downtown Christmas lighted parade. We're calling it the Parade of Lights this year, because that's what it's always all about. It's always about the lights to light up downtown, and we have a lot of new things and a lot of original traditional things that are still going on, and we're just excited to bring that back and get all that community involvement going down Main and then back up Bridge, and everybody can display their community involvement.
Well, let me rewind it a little bit and talking about last year with the parade. First and foremost, you guys were thinking outside the box and trying to do something.
Doing the best we can.
And when you do something like that, half the people are going to love it, half the people are going to hate it.
I wasn't even there, but I heard good and bad, like you always do.
But, exactly, like you always do. And again, a lot of stuff was going on last year. People were trying to figure things out. People were still trying to figure things out. And so I think it was, some people didn't like it, some did, but you guys tried something, and God bless you, And so
that's all you can do is try.
I mean, really, you're never going to please everybody. You're never, I've tried. It doesn't work,
No,
and so,
never.
But good job, just the fact that you guys, you didn't give up. You tried something.
Yeah,
and
just put your best foot forward and just try to get the community involvement the best you can.
Absolutely, and but that being said, I am also equally excited to go back to the.
I think a lot of people are. We have a lot of involvement. Everybody, we in the years past, there've been over 130, 140 floats, organizations, participants in general, and we've been looking at safety and just how we've done things in the past and what worked and what didn't. And just we came up with a plan. We came up with it's unfortunate, but it is a necessity. A cap on the parade at 120 floats. We looked at downtown and that
only
was
120.
only 120. The Veterans Parade,
Victoria,
which was
solid.
Phenomenal. The Veterans Parade Warriors Weekend, and Candace Money did a phenomenal job on that. And they had 85 floats.
Good Lord.
And I was in that parade with my daughter.
More people that show up to vote in this town. Yes,
have a parade. Have a parade.
Maybe we should.
But yeah, and that was a lot. That was a lot of participants. And it's not when you have one participant register. It could be one float, or it could be 7 cars in a car club. It could be 6 ATVs. It could be 3 different fire trucks from the county. So it's not just we're looking at 120 different vehicles. It's participants and organizations and kids walking and
awesome.
People driving. And so we have to. Safety is our number one always. Our goal to be as safe as possible. So. With all that being said, we just made that decision, and we're working our best to accommodate to that, and just work with people who didn't get in or have always been in it, and we're doing the best we can. And there's always going to be another parade next year, so we're looking forward. If you didn't get a chance to register in time for that cap, we want you there next year. Be there. We're going to communicate that. It was an unfortunate oversight that we did not communicate that cap in the beginning, and
you know what? There's always going to be
there's
something
a
that falls
deadline.
through. There's always going to be something that falls through the cracks.
Yes,
when you're trying
and
to do
so
something
we're
huge.
like, yes, absolutely. Next year we're going to announce that, and people can get in there as soon as they can. And it's just like with leagues and. With the leagues at Parks and Rec, there is a cap, and if you don't register in time, you don't play.
Well,
and,
I know an event show that you could come on and talk about this when you come up there. So I just happen to know a guy that has an event show that could probably get y'all on to talk about it when it gets there. I'm just throwing that out there, letting you know. But no, I get it. And things are going to come up, and until you work your way through something at an event, at a program, you're not going to get the lessons learned until you're done, until you see what didn't work and what did and all that fun stuff.
And that's all the formalities and logistics side of it. We're just excited. We're excited to get Christmas going down Main Street and like I said, back up Bridge Street. That is the route that we have. It turns on Church. So we go down Main, it turns right on Church, go back up Bridge, and it ends like around Glass or, I think it's, around Glass Street. And so that's pretty much the route side of things. But we have, like I said, we have about 120 participants right now, and we're very excited. Everyone, we have Santa. He will be there. He'll be at Christmas on the Square Friday, and he's staying in town, and he's going to be at the parade. We're having a huge Santa finale with a band of elves, and just elves in general. Elves will be here from his workshop, and he's going to be riding on, and I forget the year it was made, but it is a very old antique fire truck that is from our Victoria fire stations, and it's newly restored.
Yeah,
it's like from 1920 something, I think.
Truck. I'd much rather have a fire truck.
Oh, it's so awesome. It's really, it's really, we're going to decorate. It's going to look awesome, and Santa's going to get to ride on it with his elves all around, and we're just really excited. We'll have a huge Santa finale at the end, and so stick around for that. I know the parade gets long, but stick around for Santa because he really wants to see you, and I know the kids want to see him. So
I want to see the elves too.
The elves are going to look.
The
elves they're going to be working hard trying to make sure that Santa gets where he needs to go down Main and up Bridge, and so. But we also have something new. We will be live streaming. Our communications department is wonderful. Ashley Streevel does a wonderful job.
They do an all right job.
Yeah,
don't
so
they?
we will be live streaming. We'll have MCs at the event. If you cannot make the event, which there's no better way to view it than being in person. Of course, there's no other experience like that. However, we want you to experience it if you cannot be there in person. And so we will be live streaming, and it'll be live streamed through Facebook, I believe. And if you miss it, that's okay, because we will be showing it on our channel 15. And Ashley, what other channel? 150. So 150 is the other channel station. 115, thank you. 115 and 115 are the channels that you'll be able to view it. We'll be, kind of looping it every day, I believe, until Christmas.
Oh, good.
And so,
Awesome.
yeah, so if you missed it, you'll get to see it. And if you want to see it again, watch it every day.
Awesome.
So it'll be good.
So where's if I want to sneak out early and I want to get the best spot on the parade route, where should I go?
There's no bad seat
But
in
just
that
keep it
house.
between us. I don't want everybody else to know. Where
There's
should I?
no bad seat.
Okay.
Well, I will
The
tell you,
whole
there
strip-
is a stage where
Okay.
we will have our council members and our community members and our Parks and Rec. We have a lot of, I would say, I want to call them very important people because they do a really big job in our city. So they are very important people. So it is kind of like our VIP stage. And so that is right in front of the courthouse.
Okay.
And you will also, there will be an MC just announcing who is there, because we will have our judges as well sitting at that stage looking at, because the floats and organizations are judged for their participation. We haven't figured out our MC for that. However, Joel Novostad and we have like 4 MCs.
I didn't know if Brother Gary Moses was making an appearance.
No,
You hear MC and
unfortunately,
you kind of
he's going to
automatically
be
go there
emceeing for
sometimes?
something else that night, actually. But we
That
have
dude has like 600 engagements between now and Christmas.
Ashley Strevel and Joel Novostad. They'll be doing the main show, and then we have Lauren Moe, Daryl Lisak, and Cheryl Marthaljani, that's right. She's head of our HR. She does a wonderful job. They all do a wonderful job. So we will be having them do our pre-show, and that starts at 5:50. That's right. Sorry.
No, hey,
so
the
it's a lot of
teamwork here.
information.
Y'all are making it happen.
But also, I really want to plug this in. We
Plug
will
it.
have an event alert that you can add to your phone. So it's a
Fancy.
reminder.
Okay.
It is fancy and it's wonderful. And we just got the information to literally like 20 minutes ago, the information to add. So you will text add to 361-200-3098, and it provides reminders for any changes to the event at all, or just updates. It'll send it'll send you an alert that day going, don't forget your blanket, if it's cold, or, wear flip-flops because it will be warm today. And we want to see you out at the parade of when it's going to start. If there's any changes in the time or because of the weather, we will have to postpone, and hopefully that will not happen.
We'll be
that
good.
will not happen.
We'll be good.
Or I'm
It's
not
gonna
even
be
going to say any of
perfect
that.
and amazing.
But yes, so if you can't make it, once again, we'll be live streaming. And
Outstanding. Well, I think that's really cool, all the extra effort. Friday, December 3rd, Saturday, December 4th. And anything I'm forgetting before I let you go?
No.
Outstanding.
No.
Well, thank you so much. You guys
Thank you,
do a
Caleb.
great job.
Thank
Guys,
you.
we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with the next one.
Since 1932, Wallach & Volk has been closing mortgages and doing it the right way. The reason why the Volks opened up a bank at the height of the Great Depression was because the bank needed to be opened at the height of the Great Depression. And it was good for the community at that time. A lot of the banks were going under. In order to keep that community sound and stable, it was something that they did. I think that says something about who Wallach & Volk was 85 years ago. And the only way you get to continue to do it is if you consistently do it great. And we plan on doing this for another 85 years.
Guys, we are back with our final guest, keeping in the Christmas tradition of all the fun stuff coming up in the Christmas theme. New guest, I'm excited to have you all. If you would, let's start with you. If you'd introduce yourself and who you're with, and then we'll get to you, young lady.
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Caleb, for having us on a show. We're fans, and
Yes,
I hope you
ma'am.
had a great Thanksgiving.
I did, thank you, and I appreciate you reaching out. One, it helps me know people are watching, and that helps. It makes me feel real good, and so thank you. And I did have a good Thanksgiving, and I appreciate that you reached out, because, like I said, sometimes I sit over here and I wonder, is anybody watching this show? So when somebody reached out and said, hey, we want to come on, that excites me. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my name is Christina Adrian. I'm the CEO of the PAM Specialty Hospitals here in Victoria. We have 4 hospitals right here in Victoria, and we provide post-acute care services that provides meaningful improvement for patients who suffer from injuries, illnesses, and disabilities. And some of those illnesses could be wound care, it could be stroke, and that's part of the reason why we're here, to talk about stroke awareness, heart disease awareness. We are a heart level sponsor for the American Heart Association Crossroads Heart Walk. That's going to happen next year on February 5th. And part of being a sponsor is we have teams, and we do fundraising. And all the fundraising goes towards American Heart Association right here for our community. So the fundraising stays local. Yes.
Outstanding. Good to hear.
Yes.
Good to hear.
So the 12 teams that we have unique names. We have a team called All Hearts Matter. We have a team called Red Heart Chili Steppers. Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
And so each team has fundraising events. And one team that we have is We Got the Beat, which Cindy is one of the team captains. And a fundraiser that they're doing is the Jingle Bell Run.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, introduce yourself and tell me about that.
Of course. So I'm Cindy Barrientos. I'm the director of case management, but I have one of our other co-captains couldn't make it, and it's April.
Okay.
But our team, We Got the Beat. We are doing the Jingle Bell. We have a 1K and a 5K. Of course, the 1K is for the kids who are under 12, and then the 5K is just anybody above that.
Got it.
But we have
Well, if I wanted to do the 1K because I wasn't in shape for a 5K, can I sneak into the kid run?
If you have kids,
Can I
yeah.
sneak in and beat them all? Yeah, I say that, and I'll sneak in, they'll beat me, and it won't work. And
Wouldn't that be
I'll stay
great?
with the adults. Yeah, the old people. I'll stay where I belong. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. So, of course, we'll have the first through third places. We'll have it for the kids, the men's division, and the women's division. With the race, our entry fees are for the adults it's $25, and for the kids it's $15.
Got it.
For the first 100 entries that we do get, they'll get a Jingle Bell hat, a lightest Santa hat, and a Jingle Bell necklace.
Watch out.
Yes.
Can they wear it to run? Can they wear it when they run?
Yes,
All right,
definitely.
all right.
That's what we definitely highly recommend. So do that, wear your Christmas costumes. It's just to make it fun and get in the Christmas spirit. So what
Yes,
better way to
ma'am.
do that?
Well, before I rewind, I think it's an excellent deal, and I want to finish with that, but I want to loop back around to the PAM side of things because you all do such a great job in the community, and like you said, I didn't know that the umbrella was so big as far as how many different offices or what the breakdown. There's just a lot of you guys, but
Yeah.
but I say that as a positive because I see you all in the community.
Sure.
You're much more than just a building. You're much more than just some place that people go. You guys are active and getting out there and being part of your community, and that's what I think is neat. Is the reason I know of you is not because I've had to utilize your services personally, but because I see you out in the community, which I think is a good way to make people aware of who you are, but then B, it shines a light, even though you don't mean for it to. It shines a light on like just who you are and the amazing things that you guys do, because I've gotten the chance to meet quite a few of you all that work over there, and there has not been one that hasn't impressed me. Every person has been full of passion, full of talent, and just all around a cool person. And so I appreciate what you guys do over there, and I know, through COVID and through everything else, you guys were busy.
Yep.
You guys were real busy, and that was just with one thing. There were still all the hearts, all the other things that you do
Yes.
on a normal basis that you had to adapt to and improvise to. And so, well done. I just wanted you all to know that from a community standpoint, we see you out there, we appreciate what you're doing, and then hopefully we'll turn around, we'll back you up your play now, and y'all can win this contest. I thought that was a cool little name. We got the beat. I would have a terrible name. I can't even think of something clever or witty, and so good job on that. But tell me a little bit, if you wouldn't mind, just expand just a little bit on Pam, and again, kind of what all you all do in the community and all of that, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, sure. So like I said, we have 4 hospitals here in Victoria. We provide lots of different levels of care. So we have hospitals that we have ICUs where we do vent liberation for patients who have respiratory failure or like COVID that you mentioned. We also have inpatient rehab hospitals that we treat patients who suffered from stroke, injuries. And so we want to be, present for the community. We have different support groups, stroke, Parkinson's, amputation support groups, even for wound care. Patients who suffer, like they have ostomies, we have support groups for them.
And what? I'm going to be ignorant here, but talk to me on that. That just right over my head, but I want to know what it is.
Okay, well,
Or
ostomy.
do I want to know what it is? Now I'm second guessing.
Well, ostomy, it's basically a patient who has a surgical procedure where they're.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to know what it is. Good job that you do it, though.
But it's a disability, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what we're here for. We want to educate our community, those who suffer from disabilities. We have the support for them to where they don't feel alone.
Yeah.
And just being part of the community. So I think I saw you at the Warriors Weekend. We have several employees that were honored as first responders there. And so I think we had about 40 employees that we had honored with the flag there. But you know, just being part of the community with the veterans as well.
Yes, ma'am.
We're recently awarded from the VFW to give us a plaque just because of our support, you
Nice.
know,
Well
for the
earned.
veterans
Yes,
that
ma'am.
we dumped for them. So, but you know, COVID, although there's been a lot of media attention for COVID, it's still, you know, heart disease and stroke are still the number 1 and number 2 killers for
Right.
both men and women.
Right.
And so that's why we want to really push this fundraiser, because all the funds go towards the, you know, Crossroads community to prevent those awful diseases.
Well, I like the fact that it stays in the community. That's huge to me. That's neat. And I like the fact that it's an athletic event that you're
Yes,
doing.
exactly.
Because, you know, get up off the couch. Even if you walk the
Yes.
dang thing, you can get somebody else, you can walk it, you can have fun, you can enjoy the ambience of everybody being out there and just the fun of the community and the spirit of that. Back to the event, because I told you we'd come back around here. Let's just one more time, give me all the details. Where can people go to find it? Where can all that let's go through the event one more time if you wouldn't mind.
So we do have the link where it's, of course, the Crossroads AHA. You go to www.heart.org.
www.
2,
Like
the
the
number,
number
2.
two?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So not
heart.
spelled out.
Right.
Okay.
Correct. The number.
Number
And
2. All
by
right.
going there, you look for, you put in our zip code 77904, and then you'll be able to find the Crossroads and then find our team, which is the Pam Health team.
Gotcha.
Yes, so you can donate there. You'll find all the information there. We also have a event page for our Jingle Bell Run, and you just, of course, search Jingle Bell Run.
Good.
And
The Facebook event page that you
Correct.
speak of. Okay.
Yes.
And we'll put that in the narrative, the paragraph down below
Yeah.
too, where people can click on it and
That'd
go
be
right to
great.
the event.
awesome.
And so,
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so one of the fun things that we're actually doing right now is whoever shares it, likes it, tags 3 friends, you'll be entered into a little contest where you'll get a swag bag.
Outstanding.
Yeah, so you'll have a free entry to the run, you'll get a t-shirt, you'll get a little shaker cup with a whole bunch of supplements from Rock Supplements, and a gift card. So it's just
Tag all your lazy friends, get them off the couch, and have them come out there and
I
join
mean,
you.
jingle and mingle, right? So
Well played. Jingle and mingle. I like it. I like it. Ladies, am I forgetting anything?
No, I don't think so.
No? Well, thank you again for all that you do, for trying to get people up and off the couch for good reasons, to help the heart stuff and all that. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you do in the community. And I'm running out of excuses to not get out and be active. So thanks for that too. Guys, thanks for all you do. Make sure you get out and you support these organizations. You support our hometown heroes. You support the people that are trying to make things happen to better this community. You know, we often kind of zone in and we worry about our own stuff, but it's a lot more fun if you start looking out and see where you can help others and kind of spread the love. And I think that we're ready, you know, and we're ready to fellowship together. We're ready to be together, and it's time, you know. And so on that note, get out and enjoy the Christmas on the Square, the Christmas parade, the Jingle Bell Run. Have fun, support these groups, and guys, we will see you at the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in to Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. Make sure you comment down below, like the post, share the post. It really helps the algorithms. If you haven't done so already, make sure you follow our page. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. And if you have an event coming on you want featured on Victoria Events, shoot us a message. We'd love to help you get the word out there. Lastly, make sure you support our sponsors. We could not do this show without them, so we're very grateful. Thanks so much, Victoria, and we'll see you at the next one.